3X Lex for 3X Tech. Right back at you with another one. Alright guys, finally back. No, it's been quite a break since my last video. Finally got the website done. This has been quite an up and down battle and journey to get this website done, and it was a lot of work. So I appreciate your patience, and I appreciate your continued interest in this company. So thank you for watching. That said, let's get to it. So, all right, first and foremost, starting up this new site, finally got a professional looking site, has everything, all the options, all the different models laid out. I'm going to be doing a quick tour of the site today, so pay close attention to pick up what I'm putting down here. So first and foremost, at least for now, we're at 3xtech.com. So 3xtech, 3xtech.com for now. I know the previous site was 3xtech with the H. I'm in the process of possibly getting that domain back, but kind of had a back and forth about that, and that is still kind of up in the air. So for right now, it's been shortened to TEC. So 3xtech.com, TEC. I'm going to have the website below, so keep an eye out for that, so you'll be able to access the new site. So we're here on the front page. We have different options here. First and foremost, let's scroll down. I have my dedicated phone for 3X Technologies, and the phone number is listed here. You can also access me via email through the message option here. And from here, if you have a particular question about one of the arcade machines, the options, and any other particular devices, or just any questions in general regarding 3X Tech, feel free to drop me your name, your email, and just shoot me an email. Your name and phone number, and shoot me an email. We'll get you together. So, all right. So here are some relative early pictures of the Slayer. I'm going to be putting up some more detailed pictures very soon. But these are pictures of a completed Slayer here. Hey, this is a quick breakdown of what you're going to see when you're on the site. So again, the world's first and only multi-platform arcade machine. Now, what does that mean? So if you've been following this journey for the last year, essentially this was initially designed as a hybrid machine first and foremost. This is available as a standalone arcade with various different, it's PC powered, various different size hard drives to provide different amounts of video games depending on your budget. So that's the standard arcade. A hybrid model is also offered, and it's offered in 3 different ways. I'm going to be going over that shortly. But for now, to give you more of a background, I found this company on a bedrock of innovation. And as the text says, I take immense pride in delivering unmatched personal customer service. And hey, this machine definitely stands out from the crowd. It has a plethora of options, and it's an absolute monster of versatility. There isn't a more versatile arcade machine in existence, I don't think. So that's for sure. From there, I've written some blogs also. I'm going to be giving you I'm going to be dropping those in my Facebook group. But here, I kind of went into detail about why PC power arcade machines are the future, and and another blog about how arcade machines have evolved over time, and how they've gone from circuit boards to emulation, main, single board computers to PCs, and also more importantly the integration of dedicated PCs in arcade machines. So I kind of went into that with both of these blocks. So you'll be seeing both of those in the Facebook group. If you're not in the Facebook group, join the Facebook group. So, all right. So here, these are the machines. What you get here is the Slayer is going to be available in several different models. So you're going to have the Mod Slayer, the standard Excalibur Dragon Slayer arcade machine, the double platform hybrid machine. Now, what exactly this double platform hybrid machine is it's a standard arcade machine, but it includes two platforms. It has the standard arcade platform, which is PC powered, and it also has a separate dedicated PC. Now, the base model here, that 1600, comes with the N100 PC. This is a 4-core, 4-thread PC. It's a great entry-level PC. It has decent workstation capabilities, decent internet surfing speed, able to handle tasks rather swiftly, and it does fairly well with gaming. Now, on that front, as far as PC gaming is concerned, I would rank its abilities of the N100. Oh, also, it has 16 gigs of RAM and a 512 hard drive. So specs are decent on it. I would rank it as a strong gaming system for older games. It's going to max out games of the PS3 era, and it's going to play a lot of games of the PS4 era up to the more modern era on low settings. So it'll max out older games, and it'll play a good amount of newer games on low settings. So you'll have to drop the settings, but it'll play the Tekken 7s, the Soul Calibur 6s, and it'll play a lot of games of those era, but more demanding stuff like Cyberpunk, Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 11, upcoming Mortal Kombat 1, you're going to need a more powerful system than the N100. The N100 is my entry-level PC for gaming. It's more for basic games. It's a low-cost option for basic games, older games, or playing some more modern games on a very low setting, graphic fidelity. So it'll work for that. It's a decent system. It's very affordable. It only adds $200 to the Slayer, and it's a fantastic option. Now, I want to go down here so I can go into detail a little bit more about that. Now, the next upgrade over that is the Ryzen 5 gaming PC. So that is going to be a rather substantial update. So actually, this is supposed to be $1,700. I just noticed this, but if you watch this video, I will honor this $1,650 price. If you've seen it on the video, say, hey Lex, I seen you advertise it. It was up there for $1,650. I honor that. But it should be $1,700. I'm gonna have to update that. But Ryzen 5 gaming PC, That PC offers a substantial upgrade over the N100. It's a Ryzen power PC. It has a much more robust graphics processing unit. It has faster RAM. In the CPU is probably triple the performance, I want to say, of what the N100 can do. So this system is going to pretty much, for the most part, be able to play almost everything. However, you're going to have to knock the settings down. It's going to do well, outstanding with older games. It's going to play a lot of the newer games, but you'll have to drop the settings down to low. It'll run some of those games on mid. Some newer games it'll run on high too. But you're looking somewhere for low to mid for modern games, I would say, for the Ryzen 5 system. Very good system though, very capable, and as a workstation, it works phenomenal. It works phenomenal. The modern Ryzen 5 and 7 systems as workstations are outstanding for the price. So for $1,700, you're getting an outstanding deal. It works great, and it's a phenomenal system. So it's a big upgrade over the N100. It costs you an extra $100. I highly suggest going that route if you're serious about workstation-related tasks and playing modern Steam games. So now going down to the Ryzen 7 here, what you have here is it's a phenomenal system. This is a great system. It's quite a bit upgrade over the 5. Even faster processor, and the graphics processing unit is even more robust. So with this system, it's gonna breeze through older games. It's going to play a lot of modern games on high. Like you can actually play like Soul Calibur 6 and Tekken 7. You can run those games at max. So graphically, those games on that system is going to surpass how they look on PlayStation 4. So it's going to surpass that. So you're talking about locked in 60 frames per second. It'll even run like Cyberpunk, like really demanding games, Doom Eternal, Cyberpunk. Pretty much anything you can throw at it, that Ryzen 7 system is going to run it. It's going to do extremely well with those games. You still will have to keep the resolution down somewhat. You won't be able to raise the res super high though on a lot of the modern games. You're probably looking at more demanding games like Cyberpunk at probably like 720 resolution. Less demanding stuff like Soul Calibur, Tekken 7, you can probably take that up to you can probably go as high as 1440 on some of those games. You may have to drop some of the fidelity, but you can go pretty high on some games. It's a fairly powerful system for $1,750. I would say at the Ryzen 7 level, it's a legitimate gaming PC for sure. You know, I would say it's at least somewhere in the mid-range. I wouldn't say it's upper mid-range or anything like that, or high-end gaming PC, but it's certainly a legit gaming PC for sure. It's pretty much nothing you can't play and enjoy on that Ryzen 7 system. I've tested a ton of games on it, very demanding games, MK11, all of those games, and it works great. So if you're serious about playing PC games, that's a legit affordable option. If you want to take it even higher, also I want to say too, with the Ryzen 7, that particular system is going to be outstanding as a workstation. Photo editing, video editing, engineering tasks. We can also go up on the RAM. Base model comes with 16, but it's expandable to 64. it's going to be outstanding as a workstation. Engineering tasks, photo editing, video editing, market watch, all of that stuff is going to tear through that. It's a super fast CPU. The RAM's quick. Built-in SSD drive. It's just a great overall system. It's fantastic. Now, on regards to the gaming performance, and looking at this solely as a gaming system, the next system, the Intel i5/MX450 system, this system, as opposed to the other previous three, has a dedicated graphics card in it. It's still a mini PC, and mini PCs are pretty much my go-to for this. Less heat, lower noise, affordability, everything in one. It's easy to stack multiple platforms in one unit. It's the way to go. So I like the direction of that. But yeah, anyway, this system, the i5-MX450 gaming system, great system for games. It's going to be a substantial upgrade over the Ryzen 7 for games. But the catch to this system is it has a stout processor and it's quick, but in regards to non-gaming tasks, the Ryzen 7 is going to be faster. So if you're looking at this system as strictly for wanting to play PC games as a gaming system, this system for $1,800 is a phenomenal deal. It's going to do great with pretty much all games. With its dedicated GPU, it's going to do great pretty much with all games. It's a great system. You'll be able to get much better frame rates on some of the more demanding games like Cyberpunk, Doom Eternal, and you'll probably be able to go up at least a whole nother resolution. Probably won't get to like 1440, but I'll say this system will legitimately run 1080p, 60 frames per second with more demanding games. So it's definitely the way to go on the more affordable front for gaming. So, all right, the next option is the Ryzen 9. See, I got a couple of typos in here. That system is supposed to be 2400. Dedicated graphics unit, 6600M, Ryzen 9 system, phenomenal performance. That one's going to be 2400. It's going to be a beast as a workstation, a monster on the gaming front. Just an absolute monster on the gaming front. So with that system, you'll be able to go up and play a lot of games in 4K. You'll be able to come down on the fidelity and play a lot of games, even demanding games like Doom Eternal, Cyberpunk at 4K. You'll be able to run those games at max at probably 1440p. Also, since you guys are like playing on a TV when you get this unit, it's a little different from a monitor. You're going to be sitting further back. So the lower resolutions like 720 and 1080 look fantastic. I mean, you can't see the difference, but it's not as impactful as a regular monitor, but it's still a difference there. But yeah, that system is pretty much the creme de la creme. It's the best system I got right now that I'm offering. You're looking at 2400. Beast is a workstation. Animal as a gaming system. I would say it qualifies as a high-end gaming system. Not super high-end, but it's definitely in the upper end for sure. The last one that's offered is an i7/A77M system. That's an all Intel system with a dedicated Intel GPU. Great system. It works great with games, modern games. I recommend this system. It isn't quite the performer as the Ryzen 9, but it's a step up over the other four for sure. and it's kind of like an in-between from the 450 to the 6600. So it's an outstanding system. You'll be able to run a lot of games on higher resolutions, great performance. It's a fantastic performer too. So it comes down to how much you guys want to spend, and that is the double platform breakdown. So that's the double platform breakdown of what your options you'll have if you want to order this system as a straight arcade and a straight PC gaming system. So there's a triple platform model too. The triple platform model pretty much adds $150 on top of the price of whatever model you get of the double platform. So if whatever model double platform you get, you add $150 to it and you make it a triple platform. Essentially what it does is it adds on a high performance Android PC, very powerful. It's going to be able to play pretty much all the Android games at high settings and most of them at max. So if you're interested in playing the mobile games on the Slayer, you don't need a tablet. There's no stands or anything. It has its own dedicated Android PC. It has front USB ports are available that will be on the front of each Slayer. And each platform you get will have its own dedicated USB hub. So if you order this as a triple platform, you'll have 3 hubs up front. If you order it as a double platform, it'll be 2. Each device will have its own hub. So you'll just be able to plug in directly in front of the arcade. So also it's fully compatible with wireless keyboards, wire keyboards, whatever you want to use. Between the wireless keyboard controller, you can play, it works great. You can play most mobile games. So if you want to add this as a triple platform, you can do this. And also, as the hybrid, the top model, that's a 5 platform version. So that model adds, instead of 3 platforms, it adds a 4th platform in the arcade as a dedicated workstation. So if you're interested in multitasking, in addition to having a separate gaming system, say you want to go with a Ryzen 7 as a dedicated workstation, but you want to go with the 450 as it's still the cheap, better Steam system. So you can multitask that way. On one input, you'll be able to have your market watch going or working whatever photo or video editing. On the other input, while that's going, you could be playing your PC games, still have your Android games. If you want to switch over, you can play arcade games. So you have that, and it has a dedicated 7-inch Android handheld that's included. It's going to have thousands of retro games on there too, and it's dockable. You'll be able to dock that on the arcade here and play and continue playing when you get home. So phenomenal package. That model starts at $2,000, and this model, depending on which PCs you add, the price can go up and down, but this one starts at $2,000. This comes with 2 of the base level PCs, the Android PC, the 2 base N100s. One is a gaming center system, one is a workstation. The N100 for both of those systems, a dedicated arcade platform, and also it comes with the retro handheld. So you have 5 dedicated platforms in that system. So the arcade, the retro handheld, the gaming PC, the workstation, and the Android system. So just an absolute plethora. So that is the breakdown of the different machines that's offered. Hey guys, I've been at this for a while now. We're at the 25-minute mark. So I'm going to make a part 2 so I can deep dive a little bit more into what's being offered. But that's where we're at now. 3X Lex out. Peace. Post all your comments and questions and concerns down below. Thanks for your feedback.